Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Heinz Field. On first down, it's Herbert. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Complete to
Keenan Allen, 75 yards. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. A shotgun snap for Hill. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Now Hill, fresh off the pick 6. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Hill going back to the air on second down. Back to Smith-Schuster, this time complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and sneak it here.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. Third and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Hill. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 42. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
10 at the 42-yard line.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On the give, this is McFarland. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
McFarland, the ball carrier.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings
Hill now to throw.
At the Chargers' 39-yard line.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On first down, McFarland. And he stopped immediately there.
McFarland, the ball carrier.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Chargers' 22-yard line.
Play fake. Hill. And this is Cook with a grab. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. On the handoff, it's McFarland. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
That's good.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Play action. It's Hill. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Hill, flush to his right. He'll try and run it. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
7.
Throwing on third down, Hill into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Chargers 21, Steelers nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On first down, McFarland. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Now Hill looking to throw on first. Johnson's got it complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 21-0 our score after 1. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, Hill. And now he'll tuck it and run. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
The 16-yard line.
Hill now operating from the red zone. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
At the 6-yard line.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
McFarland running out of the gun. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Right there, 56. And let's get this. Mike 56. Mike 56.
try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of deal.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Bud Dupree able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Henry brings it in.
Herbert.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Open man, it's Allen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger 1st down. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
He was
coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Complete. Hunter Henry with the ground. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A gain of 10
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They snap it to Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They go play fake, and it's Hill. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
It's just me and you. 56, Mike, 56, right there.
Throwing again. Hill. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Mike, 56. Here we go, D, get off the field.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stop your body. Mike, 56, Mike, 56. Watch the curve. Mike, 18.
On 1st and 10, Hill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
2nd and 10.
49, guys. Mike.
An inside handoff. This is McFarland. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Ain't here like I ain't that savage.
Mike, 18. 56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Let's go, D. 18 Cardinal. Kill.
On the ground, it's McFarland. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Rolling to his right. And his throw is incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Watch twits. Watch twits. Cowboy 80. 18 running. 18 running. 49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. No street. Here I come. Here I come.
To throw again. Hill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. And here we go. Watch the pass. Mike 56. Mike 56.
A shotgun snap for Hill. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be brought down. He needed to get to the 20, but he's a yard or two short. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Hill. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
It's a quarterback sneak. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Returning it, Johnson. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.